Bonjour and welcome back to this second day of the third week of the Montreal Overwatch League.
Yo.
We have one hell of a match coming up for you guys. Windstorm Gaming versus Rivals. Honestly, it is not too far into the season, and after only 2 matches from both of these teams, we already know these two will fight for dominance over the league. Windstorm Gaming has overcome every challenge coming their way, especially the biggest one so far, the win against Mirage in the first week of action.
Ooh.
And Rivals have been tearing through every team they've seen so far, too. We've got one tussle coming up on Junkertown, a team that both organizations don't necessarily know too well, so seeing how they develop a good game plan on this new map is going to be so interesting for everyone involved.
Yeah, as of right now, from I Need Healing and Mirage from the last game, they played pretty much normal composition, what they know best, basically. But then some cheese happened, and I wonder if Windstorm and Rivals going to take that cheese or do something completely different.
Well, we're heading into this one. Last week, we had Rivals versus University of Montreal, and I think we can safely say that Alien 42 was incremental to their success against UDM, and I am really looking forward to seeing him again today, as he's going to face off against another great offensive team in Windstorm Gaming. Both teams are preparing their offense and defense, respectively. Windstorm Gaming now on the defensive side. Rivals will start on offense. And for both teams, Entol on Zenyatta, Nico for Rivals Gaming on the dwarf himself. Do not deter it. Do not underestimate the turret. Jax B on Mercy. Alien 42 on Widowmaker. Fearless on Tracer and Dunks on Orisa. And when it comes to Windstorm Gaming, we have Blusna on McCree. Drafen on Bastion. Shin on Orisa. Moneymaker on Mercy. Wiz on Zenyatta, his signature Zenyatta. We've seen him last season. And the Plug is going to play Diva. Let's go into this one. 4 minutes on the clock. Alien 42 is going with the Widowmaker. And we are waiting for a pick. Tasty. It's only the shield, and he's getting a bit focused here. They know where he is. They don't want to deal with that too much in this game. Drafen is trying to get something going with that Bastion. Nico is going to go with the Genji after all, and Dunks on the Winston, his signature Winston. He's been so proficient with that character in the last season. Why not use it again? And now Drafen is exposed. They are getting the pick. Nico finally gets that one. Moneymaker revives him immediately. Blesna trades for Dunks. And Nico getting Moneymaker. Important pick. No more healing from him. Entol getting Shin. Blesna, another trade. Wiz. This is back and forth. The seesaw gameplay right now. Nico falls finally. And Windstorm Gaming pushes them back.
Yeah, surprisingly, the defense team hold even when they got the Widowmaker got a lot of picks. Widowmaker right now did some wall hacks, so everybody knows where they are under the down right. Widowmaker is pushing alone. This is crazy. Okay, she got buddies now. It's
firing on Drafen.
Ooh! What happened? What happened?
We did not see that, but it will be
a full wipe.
Probably the play of the game. Look at this, Nico. The Genji wiping the whole team for Windstorm. What insane positioning from him. They get the first checkpoint really easily after that last fight. Fantastic.
Oh, incredible.
Wow, we fell silent as Fearless was positioning himself perfectly. This team is amazing.
As of right now, Rivals is showing up that you need that flanker team and Junkertown to be super successful.
Single players have been the make or break of these games And definitely, Nico and Fearless show up today, flank left and right, get the picks, win games, and they are easily going really close to that second checkpoint. And I feel like Windstorm Gaming is going to give up that one, just as Mirage did on the previous game against I Need Healing. Dunks is going to ensure they don't go any further. The ultimate is engaged, and he's going to chase down Drafen. He was low for a little while, got healed back up. 350 for Dunks. He's going low, getting healed back up. Jaxby resurrecting Alien. Good pick on Dunks by Drafen. Moneymaker resurrects Blesna. These tempo reses are incredibly important for both teams. And Nico gets picked by the Plug, who switched from D.Va to Roadhog. Good defense. Did not give up that point.
Good job from the Plug to adapt to the situation. Roadhog is a less popular pick these days, but still do his job right, is killing flankers, and that's what he did.
And this is surprising considering the composition of the map, how the map is placed, the ledges. Roadhog can get good hooks in the right spots, but he doesn't have a lot of space to work with. So he has to play as precise as possible. He cannot fail the accuracy test. Nico now going, and he has the ultimate. He's going for the kill. He immediately gets denied by Drafen. Beautiful defense from Windstorm. They did not like that first presence on Nico's Genji, and they are countering him as much as possible. They're toying right now with Alien 42. Got back the mech, though.
Oh, it's fine.
So
you still have the hook. He's gonna use
if
it.
he survives this, though, the mech goes down. He's still alive. Could get it back up in a matter of seconds. Now Nico going in there, kills Drafen. Expectedly, that might be a resurrection coming in from Drafen, from Moneymaker. Exactly what I was thinking. They need him for the fight. Fearless going really low. That time shift, good stuff. Goes back in time, heals him back up. Nico reflects the ultimate from the Plug. Entol goes down, and so does Wiz. Both Zenyatas are off the playing field.
The attacking team rivals have a lot of problems right now since it's almost at the end of the point and there's not a lot of place to flank on this position, so they really have to push at the front line. Oh wait, Nico has his ultimate, his Dragon Blade.
He's on fire, and with reason. Let's go. First skill up on the board, and Shin denies him. He gets revived immediately. No ultimate going for him, though.
Alright, so yeah, it's going to be a big fight. The defense team is falling apart. The attacking team made it work. Of course, good job from Jaxby on the healing. He basically supported his team on this last point.
Windstorm Gaming fails to protect that second checkpoint, and Rivals is going to head into this choke point, this U-turn, with fire in their eyes. They have 4 ultimates to their name, and soon to be 5, with Dunks getting really high up there. No ultimates on the side of Windstorm. This next team fight is going to be decisive. Let's see how Windstorm defends. Moneymaker going really low, very dangerous for him. He almost died there. That would have been game-breaking. Resurrects Dunks, does not lose the resurrection before dying. Shin now goes down. That's going to be important. The Plug and Shin, both tanks are dead.
Nico has his Dragon Blade. I think it's going to be it for this third point.
Lots of value now on Wiz and the Plug. They are heading back into this fight.
Yeah, they can easily
Dunks
push.
and Fearless both die on that offensive push. I don't think that was worth it at all. They now lose their main tank. They have to wait for him. They cannot engage in the fight or they will lose this one. Entol goes down. And that goes to show you don't engage when you don't have your main tank. And Dunks is definitely valuable in these fights. Saving his life, Nico.
Alright, made space for that last push. Rivals might have one last push until this capture. I'm very curious about Jaxby right now because everything goes about Jaxby. If Windstorm kills the Mercy, it's done. We're good.
He needs good value in that ultimate. Ooh, the deflect, he's really low. He needs to be healed back up. 60 life, and he finally goes with the ultimate. Kills Moneymaker! Nico goes down to Drafen. That's going to be important. Gets revived right back by Jaxby. Fearless gets Drafen in the process. They are going to advance with this payload. Very difficult right now for Windstorm to contest this point. They are probably not going to win on that single push unless they can't get back there. Fearless is trying as fast as possible to get the plug down. Moneymaker revives him immediately. Drafen gets Fearless. That's 3 people, 2 people right now on the payload. Alien 42 using that ultimate. Oh, okay, nice counter.
Yeah.
That's Fearless going down, and Shin.
They need to go for overtime. They can yes, they can do it.
Finally, they're on the point. Alien trying to contest this. Overtime is engaged. Nico with the ultimate once again, trying to get the value out of it. Going to try to kill the plug. That's done. That's more ultimate. And they finally do it. 3-0 Rivals Gaming by the skin of their teeth.
Just now, I wasn't sure if they captured because it put 0.15. I'm like, wait, what happened?
I think that might be a new visual bug on the spectator mode. Not quite showing that they got there. The point.
Oh, they got the point.
05%. But yeah, they did get it. 3-0. Windstorm Gaming has shown that they can dish it out when it comes to fights like this. They can definitely tie this up, and if they do it fast enough, they could have a huge advantage against Rivals, who really struggled to get that last point.
Yeah, the first 2 points on Rival was pretty easy. I mean, their DPS flanker team, the duo, I would say, was really optimized every kill they could and made the push so fast for the first 2 points. But on the third point, the spawn is closer for the defending team, and also there's no much place to flank. So they had a slightly harder time, but they still made it on overtime, and that's all right. As right now, Rivals have to defend against Windstorm Gaming, and Windstorm, I hope they're gonna do a bit of cheese, a bit of you know, the own sauce kind of thing, because if they just expect to push it and play normally, well, they're gonna get flanked by Rivals, as the same thing as what Mirage did in the last game, and it's gonna maybe stall for the first point if they're not too careful.
Well, cook me an omelet. Drafen is going for Bastion, it seems, at least so far. Maybe Fondue isn't too far off. All right. Rivals with a pretty standard composition, pretty much the same as they did last time. Entol is going for Lucio instead of Zenyatta. Definitely trying to defend and be mobile with that Lucio. Not a lot has changed on the side of Windstorm.
Nico going in. First kill.
Yes, immediately with that Swift Strike, and Shin is the only one picking anything up, and that's Jaxby. That's important. No resurrections. Wow. They are pushing them back into their spawn.
Yeah, no resurrection because Moneymaker was the first one to fall. Nico did an absolute great job at killing the healer.
Amazing, amazing positioning right now from Rivals.
Yeah.
Windstorm is going back on that payload, making it go a bit further. They're waiting. Fearless trying to flank. Nico goes in.
Oh, gets stunned from behind. Nice placement for Blasna.
Yeah, that grenade. Jaxby revives him immediately. Alien 42 now gets Drafen, and again, the resurrections are really hot right now.
Ooh, surfing.
Wow, the trade's coming in. The plug finally gets dunks, and Fearless uses that ultimate to guarantee the kill on Drafen. Fearless finally gets that mech down.
It's so hot, 5 members of Rivals are burning right now.
Oh, that fire. You can see it coming from their soul, the aura. Is this Goku? Is this the Super Saiyan Rivals? Alien. Ooh, very low right now. He's a bit too far off.
Ah, that's too bad.
No, Blesna had such a great opportunity to give his team the advantage in this upcoming team fight. Nico! Wow! That ultimate, and the plug uses his immediately after. Nico gets revived back by Jaxby, but Entol and Dunks are both out of the fight. He gets the ultimate off, finally gets Blesna down. The plug is going to fight off Alien 42 and kill him immediately after. Is he taunting him? Are you serious right now? Fearless! Absolutely fearless!
Let me show you something real quick. All right. They're falling back. Oh man,
Chasing them down. Rivals is dominating this first checkpoint.
get back in the house. It's not
Oh, yeah.
safe outside.
It's not safe outside. He's using the ultimate. And he. Oh my God! He caught Wiz with that.
Yo,
That is something. Honestly,
take this real quick.
fearless.
All right, all right. As I told you, the flanker team is on point. Nico, Fearless, everybody else.
We were promised a good game, but right now, Rivals is rolling over Windstorm.
I think they practice Junkertown, man. I think they practice it.
Well, that might be it, honestly. We might see something completely different coming in Oasis, and maybe Anamora if we get there. Honestly, Blesna changes from McCree to Farah.
Yeah, good pick.
Yes, indeed. He doesn't seem to be quite as proficient. Has the it scan himself. Oops.
Well, the moneymaker is gonna say is gonna be more safe.
Yeah,
Never mind, Lucio gets the kill
Yeah.
anyways.
Got some value out of it, but is it enough? That's the real question. They are far still. That doesn't look like much, but it is when you're playing against Rivals. 40 seconds left on the clock, and Blesna needs to fall back. One last fight. And the plug just
seconds
used
left.
his ultimate right then and there. That could have had so much more value than a single kill, especially because Antol is going to be back on the field. Ooh, trying to go for Jax B. He's almost dead.
All right,
Oh,
he
he
got it,
finally goes down, but right before he got the resurrection on Dunks, got that value from the resurrect.
Nico's gonna Dragon Blade for sure.
Yes, immediately. Yes, yes, with the Swift Strike on Dreffen. He got 2 kills, the mech, the plug, the shin. Everything goes down to Nico.
Oh,
Nothing
he
is
gets revived.
safe.
It's done. Well, you know, cheese is good, but sushi is better, right?
Oh, absolutely fantastic. Well, the only one left on that point is Shin. He's trying as hard as he can. They're going to trickle, actually. This game is not over
it's not
quite
over.
yet. Trickling against Rivals is
Oh,
not
yeah,
going to
it's
do it.
over for sure. Jaxby just flowering his flowers on his teammates. No biggie.
I'm actually quite surprised. After a very difficult 3-point on that first round, Rivals completely overwhelms Windstorm Gaming. That was outmatched.
Yeah, Rivals have the solid duo of flank. Oh yeah,
Yo!
we got the POTG.
What is that? He was beautifully spaced in that very small enclosure, and the simple fact that he had the ultimate, you just press Q. Press that plastic, sir.
Yeah,
Click.
So Rivals are basically coining the term of flanking meta, maybe, or assassination meta. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or focus target, whatever please you. But when the doors open, Mercy died. Pow. And not by a shot,
Explosive.
by a blade. Like, what is faster than a bullet? Well, that's a Genji.
It's not quite Superman, but it's up there. It's up there. I can tell you.
So yeah, Rivals did a good job at showing their prowess. I don't know, their power, their strength, everything.
Everything.
Well, their.
They showed a bit of muscle.
Yeah.
Show a bit of muscle out
thank
there.
you, man. Thank you.
Oasis is going to be the next map.
Hmm.
And honestly, after we've seen those fights coming in from Rivals and that first checkpoint of the second round,
Mm-hmm.
I can only predict that it's going to happen again. Rivals is really strong
Yeah.
in active team fights.
Yeah, so we've seen the Farah at the end, who did a good job to finally kill the Mercy, to stop the shenanigans with the flankers. But I wonder if we're gonna see a lot of pharmacy, because Oasis, Farah, she's pretty good. It's a good combo. So I'm really hoping we're gonna see that, because Genji and Tracer are less effective against those two characters. But we're talking about Rivals; they can make it work.
Yes, and we've seen Windstorm in more difficult situations. Honestly, these guys, they beat Mirage, and if they beat Mirage, they have a good shot against Rivals. Honestly, everything about Windstorm was fine until that second round where they kind of fell apart. But if they can find their focus and ultimately get to the point where their cohesion is as strong as Rivals, which they can definitely do. They know each other. They've played with each other for a while now. I think they can definitely rival Rivals.
Oh, God.
Well, I couldn't go into this one without at least one little pun. We are going to head with Rivals, Entol on Lucio, Nico on his signature Genji, Jax B on Ana, Alien42 is going to pick up Diva, Fearless on Tracer. He's been incredible with Tracer. Dunks with Winston. Blesna is going on Pharah, Drafen on Tracer, Shin on Winston, Moneymaker on Mercy, Wiz on Sombra. That's going to be fine. And the plug on Diva. The first engagement has already happened, and the kills are coming in. Moneymaker and Jax B are traded by each team. Dunks and the plug Zemek follow up right after. Shin goes down. Alien42 Entol. Beautiful sequence of attack from Blesna. He's been firing those rockets, found some use for it. I think he was a bit too late in that first map with that pick, but he's showing off.
Have you seen, as I said, Pharah, Pharmacy is a good combo to play against those two flankers, and Fearless changed his character to Mekri to compensate those weaknesses. So Nico is staying Genji. He has a good ability. I mean, it's not the ceiling is not that high. He can reach him.
Yes, well, I mean, it's not like Rivals don't know about the pharmacy composition and how to defend or play with it.
Yeah.
So I understand that these guys might have a bit of problems, a couple of problems with the initial composition, but they will adapt, and if you don't find a way to stay on your toes, Blesna is going to have a rough time maintaining his position on the playing field. Nico, nice use of the ultimate, gets a bit of a offense going, and immediately Blesna trying to run away, save his life.
I can't believe she's still alive.
Wow,
Nico, you're sleeping.
Not quite enough, yeah. You're right, he's still alive.
Oh, he's going to suicide.
Probably the right decision in this situation. Saw the 3 picks on the kill feed and decided he did not have a chance.
Yeah, more than 40% of the first cap is really good for any team that plays that game, of course. Then it's a bit of a stalemate. Rivals got slightly more advantage on the defense because of the ultimates. 2 support ultimates and the dunks. The dunks Winston.
Fearless is going down so fast, but he's getting healed back up, and the ultimate catches 2. Shin and Drafen go down. But honestly, as you were saying, if Windstorm Gaming had a bit of a fluke round in Junkertown, right now 47% on their counter is something they might look at as a success. They just need to capture it right then and there if they want to have a chance to survive. 2 out of 3, remember, these control maps.
As of right now, Wiz is not really successful with Sombra.
Jax B uses the resurrection before the fight actually happens. It's going to be an advantage coming in from Windstorm. Drafen with the nice flank. Ooh, the ultimate coming in and picks up Moneymaker. Well, Rivals is doing really well on that fight, and they are defending their territory.
Team kill. The whole team has been wiped out for Windstorm. Rivals defended that perfectly. Nobody died, I'm pretty sure. Maybe one, but it got revived by Mercy, so that doesn't count.
And look at that beautiful combo coming up. Nico with his ultimate. Fearless at 97%. Once Nico gets into that backline, he will be the focus of the next team fight, and Fearless can just pop in with his ultimate and maybe wipe a couple of players off the face of the earth. Dunks.
Protecting his
Goes
team.
into it, yes. Nico falling a bit low, hasn't used his ultimate yet. He's looking for the right spot. Fearless uses his ultimate before Nico. Oh, nice. That's the ultimate before the hack. He's going to get that value, but Windstorm, they showed a bit of promise with a 47%, but after that, it was all downhill, and they need a bit of a pick-me-up right now.
Yeah, I'm really sad that Wiz is not playing a DPS. Well, he's usually the healer, but Wiz has incredible aim with Zenyatta, but right now he cannot play it because the flankers are too strong. He just can't, so he's going now Lucio. I really hope he can, or his friends can protect him more so his Zenyatta can punch through everything that Rivals has in store. But right now they they're gonna play normally, as we can say. Let's play Overwatch right now.
At this point, I think we are far past doubting Wiz. He's not been the most mobile of champions on the field, but honestly, with Lucio in his hands, he can do magic beyond belief. Nico with that Pharah. We've seen him last week use that Pharah to varying degrees of success. He's been really proficient with it. And at points, he's had to switch to Genji. Not something he is afraid to do. Fearless trying to get the kill here. The only one being killed is Alien as he falls to Windstorm, who captured the point. Well, that was the beginning of the last round. Let's hope that Windstorm has a better streak going for them in this one.
I think Nico knows that Genji on this map is not that great, so he's gonna use air advantage to see if he can make it work. But first point goes to Windstorm. All right, we're gonna jump into another fight. Fearless get one bomb on Diva. Oh, didn't do a lot of damage.
He's trying to get the higher ground. Ooh, that ultimate was so dangerous. Nice spacing, knew exactly where he was going. Perfectly done by Fearless, the time shift. Get out of there, save your life. He's trying to get Wiz down, but he can't do it. He's protected by Moneymaker, and the plug now falls.
Hey, nice.
Diva is out of the playing field. 3 good picks now on the side of Windstorm.
Yeah, Windstorm is holding. That's pretty good.
Trading back and forth, 55% and climbing. That's a bit better, just a bit better than last round, and they are going to get up there. Next team fight will be decisive. Only Wiz's ultimate is on. Oh, just as I say this, Blesna charges his to 100%.
Oh.
The barrier, that was cheeky. Blesna with the ultimate straight on Nico. You're not going anywhere, my friend. Jagsby resurrects Nico, though. He's going to be dangerous, and his ultimate is going to get so much value. Look at this beauty. Moneymaker dies from it, and the plug barely survives, but he's still out of the fight. Nico really pushing forward. This point is not theirs quite yet, though. Blesna going back on it. Overtime is declared. It has begun. They need this immense shot from Blesna on Nico.
That was kind of a lucky shot. Nico wasn't there. Was there
at this point? I wouldn't call anything lucky.
Wasn't naming it.
I wouldn't dare. Blesna 60 life on his name, getting healed back up by Moneymaker. Very low right now. It falls to Fearless. They still have hope. They're trickling on the point. It seems to be working to a certain extent. Someone is still up there. Drafen falls. Fearless is doing so much work for his team. He did so on the last round with his Tracer. He's repeating the process with his McCree. The ultimate coming in. They will cap that point.
Yo, Rivals. Windstorm choked a bit at the end. I'm pretty sure some ultimates were not supposed to be done. I think they wasted. They wasted Shin ultimates. All right. So Rivals have the middle. Are playing the middle. They're going back and flanking. So that's great.
Mounting up an offense is going to be difficult, but they do have 4 ultimates now. Moneymaker can use his.
Okay, Moneymaker activated his Mercy ult. A lot of revive.
Resurrection right after. Fearless goes down, and that's going to be major in this team fight. Blesna trying to find the right picks. Didn't get anything. Oh, he did get the mech from Alien 42. That's big. 40%. Can they hold? That's a lot of dead bodies on the floor right now for Rivals.
Yeah, they're going to capture that.
And the overtime is going to trickle down slowly but surely into the first round for Windstorm Gaming. And that's deserved.
Yeah, as the Korean likes to say, ultimate economy, and right now Windstorm had it at the second point. And as I said before all the game started, some part of King of the Hill map is more preferred to a style. And have you seen Rivals couldn't play the flanking type? And Windstorm kind of just went with their usual setups, air presence, and usual good front line.
That is actually quite surprising. They were so good at flanking on the payload side of things.
Also in the first part of Oasis.
Yes, exactly. So maybe Genji being a major part of their flanking composition.
Exactly.
If Nico does not run that character, having Fearless on anything other than that 76 that we're going to see right here might have been a mistake. And they're rectifying it right now. Fearless trying to get the high ground. He's getting shot at, though. He doesn't want to get in there too long. That rocket is going to finish off the Plog's mech.
Always in danger.
That is the first pick coming in. Trying to get Moneymaker while in the air. Really good tracking on Fearless. He's going for that. Ooh, he's getting chased by the monkey, though. He needs to protect himself, and he knows exactly where to go in order to save his life. He's going to try to get a better vantage point. No way. They capped that point fairly easily. Rivals Gaming modifying their composition, and that seems to be working for them right now.
Yeah, I think Windstorm have a lot of, well, not a lot, but a small miscommunication during that fight because everyone was, you know, playing for themselves for a few seconds. And Rivals really like that kind of setups.
On the present moment, we have Nico trying to defend the entrance of that point. Ooh, getting chased down by the monkey. Don't go anywhere. Shin is thirsty for that Pharah.
Oh, Blesna.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes! Jagsby resurrects Dunks as he falls. It's not... Oh, and he activates the ultimate. Fearless is resurrected too. That tempo res so strong. Drafen, no way you're going anywhere this time. You can't survive this encounter. Nico closes the door on any kind of offensive prospects for Windstorm Gaming. 50% and counting for Rivals. Let's see what they do next.
Man, that duo really likes to fly around the whole map right now. Nico had a hard time to hit Blesna. Alright. They're gonna go in for the fort battle. They have to go in.
Yeah, they have 3 ultimates on deck. And Entel needs to use his before he dies. He's going so low. Moneymaker, no, you're going too far. Wiz dies immediately after. Oops. Fearless now. Very low, very dangerous. It doesn't matter. They can't die. They seem invincible. Rivals Gaming.
Yeah, Fearless did a really good job at picking the Mercy before the fight even began, and they just melted.
Yes, and now Windstorm Gaming, desperation kicking in. They need to get on that point as soon as possible. Contest it, get the overtime, and possibly get the win. Fearless goes down. First pick of the encounter. He is resurrected. Wiz now is traded. Moneymaker resurrects that one in turn. Jagsby going for the ultimate now. He's flying in the air. Not going anywhere. Those rockets seem to be pretty tasty, but Nico can't find one. Not on Wiz. He's too elusive.
It's a Mercy res battle right now.
Oh, yes. It's happening. Shin going for Fearless. Very good. Drafen. Ooh, those rockets are coming in.
Blesna.
Nice evasion from Blesna.
Is this Gundam right now?
Oh, boy. It certainly looks like it. Nico very low. He needs a healer. And he needs him now. Fearless is kind of trapped now with Drafen. Who will win this fight? Drafen, obviously,
Windstorm,
had the
let's
health
go
advantage.
capture that point.
Storm wants to give us a bit more Overwatch for the night. 47 health on Drafen. He is going down to Entel. Dangerous.
We're still alive on the point.
With the overtime trickling, and they can't get on the point fast enough. And Rivals Gaming 2-1 in this second map. They win this game 2-0.
So, yeah, good job on Rivals to show that they're actually the best team against Windstorm, since they have the same score as before. But now Rivals is 3-0 and Windstorm is 2-1. Get that loss and the buckets, and gonna sleep on that.
And what you just saw was Fearless's play of the game, and honestly, that was deserved. On that single play of the game, he shut down Moneymaker and prevented an ultimate from Blesna. Pretty much saved his whole team in that scenario. If Moneymaker is on the map at that point, Blesna survives, or he is resurrected, And if Blesna survives that second shot, he uses his ultimate on the whole team, and Windstorm possibly comes back into this. Fearless really understands the idea of focusing the proper target.
It's funny to hear you talking about everything that happens during the game because, as I said, it's a Mercy meta. So we're gonna talk a lot about the little details that make why it's good, you know. So you just explain what's happening, why they're so good. It's basically kill that Mercy. We're back in TF2 now. Kill the Doctor. You have to kill the Doctor. Don't kill the Doctor, well, you're gonna lose the game.
Somehow, people were, they were apprehensive when Mercy's kit was changed initially, and that was completely reasonable. We saw how Mercy was, how strong she was in the first beta, the first build of
she was just unfair. She was unfair.
She was unfair, but right now, I think her place in the meta is evolving into pillar, but it's not completely inevitable. You cannot. No, you can't really run without a Mercy if you run certain types of compositions, but you can definitely try to find something off meta to counter a Mercy or something like that. But here, both teams were running Mercy. Moneymaker and Jaxby were doing wonderfully on their respective characters, and understanding where Moneymaker is at all times is what made Rivals win this game.
Yeah, Moneymaker, I'm pretty sure, has a lot more deaths than Jaxby, of course. We've seen Moneymaker die from ridiculous amount of damage from behind, out of sight, basically. Not in front or the fault of Farah or his buddies around. He's just like, he got caught and his blind spots and he died. He's like, what happened? And when you see the perspective since we have spectator mode, we've seen the perspective of the flanker. He had a feast.
A feast indeed. And man, that's the way the cookie crumbles once again. Honestly, with all those food metaphors, maybe I'm hungry.
Yeah, I should put a chef suit next time.
I was hungry for some Overwatch tonight, and we were not disappointed.
Nope.
First game between I Need Healing and Mirage wasn't as much of a blow-up as a lot of people expected. I Need Healing showing a lot of promise. And honestly, Windstorm versus Rivals is basically a couple of mistakes from Windstorm away from tying up this whole game, going to Anamura, and really showing up. I think if Windstorm had to repeat this second round for Junkertown would be completely different.
I'm not 100% sure since, the flanker team was really hard to deal with. And I'm pretty sure you played some games online where the Tracer or the Genji was bunkers, and that's pretty much the cream of the top that you've seen tonight. So, yeah, that's it for tonight, guys, for the matches for Day 2 of Week 3, Montreal Overwatch League. So, my name is PhD Twee. Yeah, we did a lot of food. We're no longer casters. We're like food critics right now.
We're food critics, exactly.
Food critics.
And
that was tasty.
What delightful teams we have in this Montreal Overwatch League. All right, we're going to send you off right now, guys. Be aware, next week, more Overwatch action comes your way. Wednesday, we will have the French cast. Go and check them out, guys. They are definitely worth it. So many memes coming from them. We're not meme masters.
No, we're not meme masters.
We're food critics.
Well, we're food critics at this point, yeah.
But next Thursday, we will be back, and we will offer you more of the Overwatch action that you know and love from Montreal. It has been a pleasure casting for you tonight. I have been the Movie Bear, and you have been, again, PhD Twee, Professor Hot Dog himself.
Yeah, that's me.
And we wish you a good weekend, rest a bit, and come back strong, because next week's matches are going to be just as explosive. See you guys.
Bye-bye.